Hello there, and welcome. I'm Fly Penguin, and I'm here with the Monster Train Friends and Foes Open Beta. It's going to release later this week, I think September 3rd or something along those lines. We've looked at the alternate champion from every single clan except for the Hellhorned, which is the Shardtail Queen. And she has some benefits with Implings. I don't exactly know what her Imp benefit is going to be yet because her card's blank. But I do know that Queen's Impling looks pretty good. Dealing 10 damage to the front enemy unit is one of the better, or at least one of the best offensive imp spells, and so I think that's going to be pretty solid. I also like that she has the exiled thing as well. I caught it on the Awoken. I don't know. Oh, you have it on the chest. Okay. Oh, it's on your face. All right, so they probably all have. Where is your thing? It's on your shirt, I think. Okay, so they all have the Awoken, or they all have the exiled symbol on them, and I didn't quite catch that. I'd only caught the Awoken one yesterday. I don't really have a preference on which clan I want to grab, so I'm just going to grab a random one. And then I think Covenant rank 11 is going to be a nice middle ground between getting smacked in 14, where I was yesterday, and then 9, which was kind of a walk in the park. So I'll go with 11, then we don't have to deal with the major bosses have HP. First run with the Shardtail, I don't want to throw any hard surprises in there. So we're gonna have Daedalus, Arcus, and Seraph, Ritual of Battle, Wicklash, and an Imp synergy as well, kind of. Yeah, since we're gonna be playing a lot of Imps, that might be pretty good. I assume that she's gonna be forced to go Imp just because of all of the cards that she has that start as Imps. I don't know what her upgrades will be though. Okay, so they all say Imp. Action, kill all Imp units. I'm assuming that's only on the floor. Deal 20 damage per Imp to enemy units. Okay, so if I have 2 Imps sitting in front of her, it'll deal 40 damage to everybody? Is that the case? I guess as long as they live, right? So they attack, I attack, and then the action occurs. And then resolve, add a Queen's Impling to your hand. Imp units cost -1 on this floor. Okay, so adding to your hand means that it's kind of like the Awoken and their spike synergies, where you just get a free Queen's Impling. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be one of them you already have in your deck. So that's pretty sweet. Honestly, that's kind of a cool. It's kind of a cool setup. I like the idea of imps kind of exploding when they're near Shardtail Queen. I like that concept. Friendly units gaining 2 on Slay is good, especially early. Conserve energy between turns though can lead to some wonky stuff, and we're gonna have the Melting Remnant as our secondary. Yeah, let's go with this. The other interesting part that I just kind of caught and I want to come back, I think that's new. I think the little diamond there is new that shows off the exile. There was an update last night when I was playing. There was an update that brought like some really minor changes in the Steam store, and so I'm wondering if maybe that's part of it. That it shows that little diamond for exile being your primary. It might show it for your secondary as well. I don't quite know. We'll throw you down and then Wicklash you, and then I will get you out of the way just in case the Loot Fairy pops up. We don't have any way of reforming as well. We only have ways to increase burnout, so I don't really need to start playing all my dregs, or I don't want to play all my dregs just whenever I have them. Yeah, there we go. We got some good stuff. It's always nice whenever that works out the way it should. If we do this, we'll get a free kill, but it won't interact with the Shardtail Queen. It'll just be like a kill and then a useless imp. I could also make you stronger. I can make you stronger, we'll hurt you, and then hopefully that will kill everybody? No, because you're gonna die, right? So she'll kill, and then everyone else will attack the back. Okay, so if I put a Queen's Imp here, these guys should die, and they do. Very cool. Okay, so that'll be a nice little effect. I want to see exactly the turn order that happens in, so I'm gonna slow it down. So this is, obvious whatever. Wow, the game is really slow on 1 speed. It's been a long time since I've played on 1 speed. Okay, so then she tosses and kills everybody. That's awesome. I love that it's called Imp Toss. So that's an easy kill. Cool, good stuff. If we throw you any unit No, you're gonna be dazed, so let's not worry about it. It's really unfortunate that you have such low health. And also, if I put a train steward down there, you're not gonna be able to play any imps. So that's unfortunate. How many more burnout do you have? You have 4. Let's throw a dreg here, and then we burn out you, and then we'll just chill. So we should be able to get at least 1 imp down low. Yeah, we're gonna lose 5. We're putting that back on ×3. Alright, so we should be able to get at least 1 imp off. If I put it here, no. How do I want to play this? So if you're gonna attack and kill him, that's easy. You are going to attack and kill my queen, which means I should probably put something in front of it. But the problem is that if I put you there, you're not going to be able to get tossed because the Disciple Foot Soldier is going to kill you. So really the only benefit of laying you down is the 10 damage to the chains. It might be better off. We might be better off just... Well, you're not going to do any damage anyway, so I might as well just play you. We're pretty much going to have to rely on the next floor. So in that case, I think we steward and drag. And then hopefully we draw Whiplash in the next turn. Okay. So not starting out very strong. But all of the cards so far, all of the... Oh yeah, we didn't get it. Okay. So far, all of the champions, all of the like friends and foes champions have been really weak to start. They just take a while to get going for whatever reason. Man, we're not looking good at all. I can't play you either. This is a bummer. Okay. We'll have Whiplash next turn, like guaranteed. So I'm actually gonna put you in the back there. Next turn we'll Whiplash you. But right now, we're kind of just prepping for this top floor. If I could Whiplash you, you'll stay alive longer. And then honestly, just if I rage him out of his mind, as long as he attacks twice, we'll get a kill, right? So, no, yes, and then everybody will get to attack, and then you'll kill him, and you'll kill me. So I'm going to get 1 attack with this drag, which means that if I apply Rage 10 to you, which is 20 damage, you'll deal 20 damage more. It'll be a raw... Yeah, we'll just do it. It's the best way to deal, to make it so that you only have to take 1 hit. Okay, so we're going to take some damage here, but that's fine. So yeah, we start on pretty weak. Definitely not a very good start. Or at least not like something like Burnout, Wrecked, or Flicker, where you're just like starting out of the gate super strong. Between the two of these, I don't have any tanks, and so I'm thinking Welder Helper might be better, just to kind of get the tanks started. I wouldn't mind getting Draft as well, to get some backline units that can do some damage, and we have the ability to rage them, and we have the ability to Whiplash them, so yeah, I think we go Draft, and then we try to clear out some of our dregs whenever we get the chance. So I would love to get Train Stewards out. I'd love to get, well, obviously you always want Train Stewards out. I'd love to get Dregs out. I would love to get a tank unit, maybe some extra boosts for this draft. Honestly, like a Lady of the Reformed wouldn't be a bad idea if I went for Remnant. I don't know which is better. Let's just go for it. Maybe we can find something that like boosts our spells as well. Lady of the Reformed. All right, we'll take that. I'll gladly take that. Gain double stack. That's not really what I wanted, but the Burnout 4 is kind of okay. I wish it would double stack the damage. That'd be sweet. Double stack here would be great as well, and we do have the ability to like hold over our. I say we do it, and then we do this. Nope, wrong one. We do this. So now it's just twice as good, and we just dumped a bunch of money into it. Nothing we can upgrade. Can't purge. Nothing else. All right, on we go. So not a huge upgrade in power, but not terrible either. Which seems to just be the motto for all of these champions early on. I hate this enemy. My god, I hate this enemy. So I'm not going to go with the armor because I want every advantage I can get against this guy, especially when I feel weak. Like in rounds where you have weak units, so like dregs and drafts and stuff like that, this boss just slays you. And it's not looking good. So I think we will do Lady of the Reformed. Because Shardtail Queen is not one of those that needs to be on the bottom floor. It's not, she's not like a sweeper. She's not doing, well, I guess she kind of is a sweeper. She's not doing a ton of damage. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how this should go. I'm worried she's gonna die too easily if she's down here, because like they all have spikes, and I don't have any way of killing her. So she's just gonna take a lot of damage if she's in the front lines. Yeah, let's do it, and then maybe we can get away with the imp toss. Will kill people, and so we can get a few rounds to like build up elsewhere. No one's gonna make it up there next round, so we'll just not play anyone down. Okay. That's unfortunate, because we're not gonna have any way of killing it. So I will draft, and then Wicklash the draft to keep him around, and then armor you, and then you'll toss and kill everybody. Well, almost everybody. So it's a weird playstyle. I almost think that the armor imps might be better for her playstyle than the Queen's implings, because the damage isn't coming from playing the Queen's imps. The damage is coming from her tossing and dealing 20 to everybody. So it seems like I should not be focused on, put you there. Seems like I should not be focused on Queen's imps. I don't know, maybe they're not as good as I thought they were. I had assumed that the Queen's imps were going to be what's carrying us, but really that's not looking like it's going to be the case. So yeah, we know you'll kill, that's fine. So you'll deal no damage, 6 damage, 1 damage, and then I will have a chance to toss. But the problem is that he's going to sweep all of my imps anyway. He'll also sweep all my dregs. This is going to be a very hard fight. I need to burn out her. Like, I have to. That's non-negotiable. If I could save you. If I can make her quick, that would just make everything better, because then we can get an imp toss right away. But it looks like we're not going to be able to get the chance to do that. So, I might as well play it, even though it's not going to get tossed. Yeah, this is kind of frustrating. It's not really looking like a good setup, because this enemy just super counters our build. Like, very, very much so. Okay. We don't have the ability to sacrifice any imps. Applying burnout, they're all gonna die in the first run, which is what sucks. Because the very first death, they're all gonna die. So we'll give you as much damage as you can. And that'll be enough, apparently. Okay, well, whatever. That's the downfall about this boss, is he counters draft and he counters imp decks just super hard. I'm kind of sticking to what I said. I think that welder helpers are going to be really good, because they're going to allow us to keep the queen alive as long as possible. Memento Mori might actually be really solid for this deck as well. Hollow Drippings would be good. Drip Fall's really good. This is a fun choice. Honestly, I really like a lot of the Melting Remnant cards. Yeah, let's stick with Memento Mori. We're also going to have more energy per turn, just kind of on average, because we have that horn. Usually we'll be able to conserve somewhere in the fight. I would love to increase some abilities with these guys. I don't have enough money for a large stone. I don't have any money. Let's see if we get money here. Is there anything that gives us money? I don't think so. Okay. So I've won with this before. I haven't actually won with either of these cards, but the idea behind these is that you can purge them, but if you don't use them for a couple turns, they eventually turn into consume cards, which is way nicer. Killing a non-boss unit's solid, applying 2x damage shield is probably the weakest of them, and then dealing 30 times damage to enemy units it's the piercing that really makes this good. Honestly, I want everything I can get, so I'm not really worried about gilding a card right now. Not really worried about it. Hellhorned. Just give me money, man. I just want money. Do we have any backliners? Not really. I wouldn't mind getting a rail beater for the front line. So a large stone would be amazing, especially if I could throw it on like a rail beater or something, or even a draft, but not gonna happen. We will give that to you to keep you around a little bit longer, and then honestly, well, let's make you nice and big. So now he'll have like 50 something health with all the armor that he starts out with, which I am completely okay with. Oh wait, we have Daedalus. Okay, so I guess the new beta update made it so that we can get Daedalus and Fel as well as our champions, whereas previously it was like you could only get the new ones. Or not champions, bosses. Alright, will you die if I throw you down here? 25, 35, you're gonna be pretty beefy, you're gonna be 60, you do 10 damage. And I'm not gonna be able to imp throw, because I don't have any cards. So we'll just do it, and then we'll get her pushed to the back as well. We'll prep this floor for everything. Honestly, let's throw you up there. Just get rid of these guys. I don't think that the trained stewards are going to have any place in this deck. they very rarely do. That's an easy play, that's an easy play, that's an easy play, and then honestly, hit me with you in a way that you will live so that we will throw you. It's like you're just gearing up for a fight and you're like, can't wait to storm the forces of hell. I'm here with this angel army, and you walk in a train and there's just a woman with a scorpion's tail tossing small imp children at you. It's terrifying. It's a terrifying sight. Double stacking somebody here wouldn't be a bad idea. What if we throw it on you, man? Oh, I don't have the energy for that. I don't want to play this because eventually I want to get the ability to turn into a consume card. And I wouldn't mind this guy, but honestly, yeah, I probably should have played Welder Helper instead of him, but that's fine. We're not really in a spot where things are life or death right now. Take a little fire damage, that's okay. So we will make you stronger and not burn out. We will toss one of you here. That should at least axe this guy. And then Train Steward, get out of my deck. So middle floor is looking good. Bottom floor is looking like it's going to have a few issues because we really need to draw a Welder Helper. There he is. Sweet. So Welder Helpers might be the better unit. It might be the best imp that we could have in our current form. I might be overthinking their importance, but from the way I'm looking at it, I think Welder Helpers are incredibly strong for us. We will buff you, because if you die, none of this matters. So Lady of the Reformed is really nice. I like this floor. Another draft would be sweet. If we could duplicate the draft, I would definitely do that. How about a Welder Helper? I don't want to sacrifice it. We don't have any imps anywhere else to sacrifice. Honestly, this important work is not that great for what we're doing. Yeah, for what we got going on, it's not amazing. We'll throw you there and you'll get tossed. Toss that imp. Sweet. Do you think she throws the imp with her stinger? Do you think that's the intended method of transportation, is the stinger? Alright, this dude doesn't stand a chance. No one's gonna burn out, so we'll just toss it on you. Alright, very cool. So that was a relatively easy Daedalus fight. I think we lost like 6 pyre health or something from one unit getting up there. That's totally acceptable. Double the amount of rage on friendly units. Ooh, we're gonna be putting a lot of rage on units. They're just so angry. I like it. We need to get more energy then after this. I think energy is going to be our weak point. We also could benefit quite a bit from more size, but I think for right now what we want, it's energy. Steelworker, you're going to go nicely up top. I just like having you in the deck in general. Demon Fiend, they're so big. That's my problem with them. They're so big. We'll go Steelworker. And then I think we go energy, and because we conserve energy across turns, we're going to be able to have more high impact turns. I will definitely duplicate a giraffe unit. I think that's really good for us, especially because this means I can get some of these guys out of my deck. So, sayonara, Mr. Steward. Bye bye, Mr. Steward. And then we will dupe the giraffe. Is there anything else before I do it? Maybe a welder helper? No, let's dupe the giraffe. They're much more rare. And then we will see what you got. Okay, so kill all imp units and then basically make the throw better. So we'll deal 30 damage instead, which I really like the idea of. Or resolve and then add a queen's imp to your hand. So I think we had this option. I don't remember what our first option was. I don't know. I like this better. I don't really like the idea of getting more imps, because it seems like we have more imps that we can play as it is, because we haven't found like a consumer of crowns or anything like that to have imps elsewhere in the other floors. Right now we're pretty much only playing imps on the bottom floor. Restore all health when they move up the floor. Why would I ever let you do that? I play pretty risk averse. I say it nearly every video, but when I'm really trying to grind a covenant rank, I'll take them all the time. And because then it's like if I lose, I'll sacrifice, or I'll just like reset the run and start over from ground zero. But when I'm doing it on my own time, or not on my own time, when I'm doing these recordings, I really don't want to like just botch a run because I decided that I wanted to take a thing. Do we protect this energy? We can draw anything next turn. Nah, I say we make her angry. She's so angry. Besides, if we could duplicate the energy on her, or the anger on her, that'd be sweet. Extra rage. You're an easy play. You're an easy play. Honestly, let's get you out there. How are you gonna die? Oh, just from her. Yeah, that makes sense. I wish that there were a different effect from her action. Like, I know that eating a unit gives it the little bite marks. It'd be cool if there was some other interaction that showed that he was dying from being tossed instead of dying from being, like, you know, being attacked. Because if he's being attacked, I almost want to save him so I can get the damage out. But if not, then it's a different situation. I'm gonna hold on to that welder helper. I don't need to play it right now. Okay, so we kind of have our 3 floors set up. We have the draft up top, or in the middle. We have the imp / tank, whatever this may be. This could also be replaced with the steelworker. And then the top floor is kind of up for grabs. I usually like putting the steelworker up there just because he gets nice and tanky, and then if we happen to have a situation where we get past, or where they get past, we can just like drop some last second units behind him. I mean, it's not perfect, but it works. Or it works for our purposes, I guess. So I will throw you there to take the hit and save Our Lady of the Reformed a little bit, because everybody has enough energy or burnout that it's really not that big of a deal, and we'll even whiplash you to make it better. Honestly, same here. Just die. Just kill him. Sacrificial lamb. Alright. He pushed the tank to the back, which is awesome. You're doing your job. And then now, hopefully we'll get double the amount of rage. We'll throw you there. We will throw you there. I could double the amount of rage. It seems really light though to do it right now, especially when we have this card on the horizon. Let's put you there. Just tank a hit for me. Similarly, let's just toss you, get you out of there. I don't want to use this, and honestly, let's just consume, or let's just hold our energy for the next turn. We haven't gotten any imps in a while. Now we have an imp, but I don't want to play it because it'll just get yeeted. Yeah, that's fine. We'll deal with it as we get there. How about making you have a ton of ember? Not ember, rage. How do we feel about that? I can't play anything else. We're completely full on every floor. If I make you much more angry, you will definitely get kills. But the boss, when the boss shows up, I think honestly I'd rather have her angry. We'll try to get the kill on the first floor. And then, because Because I think we have way more tank down here than we do up here. So I was thinking that she's going to get off more hits, even though he would have multi-strike. There's some validity to that. Don't know how much, but okay, sweet. So just that one hit, taking out these guys in the back, made our damage output 450, which is sweet. We're going to get the kill on the next round. That's perfectly fine. So we'll just fast forward all the way through. Thank you. Thank you for the self-mutilation. I really love it. Wow, you shouldn't have. Memento Mori, my dude. Yeah, feel the heartbreak of those imps. So many imps died way too young. Deal damage to the front. Wait, did this always cost 1? I thought this was a much more expensive card. It only costing 1 makes it incredibly worth it. Yo, Bounty Stalker. I had so much fun with that Bounty Stalker run last time, but I don't think that you really fit in this deck. I already have Memento Mori. How do we feel about this? Trying to set up the draft and the Lady of the Reformed maybe could work, but I don't have any way of killing it myself. So sometimes you could just like lay that down and then torch it, and then you can basically get 2 drafts for free. But I don't really have any cards that allow me to do that, so I'm not feeling that. All those take way too much setup. Every card on that list. What are we gonna get? Oh, it's our purge card. Hope for peace. I would love to hope for peace. So now our cards will not purge, which is nice. They get consumed instead. So we could go upgrade some units. I wouldn't mind an artifact. The health is kind of bonus. I think honestly being able to dump stuff out of our deck is the best option here. So purging one of those guys would be good. Purging a train steward would be good. Yeah, let's toss one of these guys as well. The sacrifice imp card is also basically worthless for us. Not really that great. If we could make someone endless, that would be wonderful. I will gladly make one of these guys endless. I think these welder helpers are super strong now that they give 20 armor. Like that, I don't know, it just seems like it changes the game quite a bit. I like you being massive tanky. Totally cool with you being double health stone. Do we reroll? If we rerolled, what could we get? If we get multi-strike, that'd be good. We can throw it on a draft. If we get, what all effects are there? If we got quick, that'd be fantastic. Honestly, yeah, we reroll. Large stone, not bad. I think we give large stone to the steelworker. Yeah. Yeah, let's give large stone to the steelworker. Or Lady of the Reformed. Yes, we give that to Lady of the Reformed. It's going to cut down the amount of size that we have to be able to drop drafts down, but honestly, I want drafts and not dregs. And the way it is, we have draft, and then Lady of the Reformed will fit. So let's try not to waste dregs. Actually, just to make it easier, let's just yank them out. Yank one out of the deck. Strength stone, not bad. Especially because they don't have any way to scale naturally. We have to be handing them like wrath and whatnot. Yeah, not bad. Okay. I feel pretty good about where we are, just overall in the deck. It seems like we are, no, we'll just keep going as we are. It feels like we are definitely using everything efficiently. Like we didn't start with any cards that are super bad, so we're kind of in this spot where it's like, it feels like we're doing well. If I drop you, you will kill everything. So that's my motivation there. Yeet. You ever have a first floor so good your second floor is irrelevant? That's what we got going on here. Or that's what I want to have going on here. You being a draft is wonderful, but I think you're going to burn out next turn. So I almost need to like really hope that we get Wicklash next turn, which I don't know if that's going to happen, but that might have been a premature draft. Just saying. Premature draft. We'll toss you and then you'll clean out everybody. Train steward, get out of here. Who said you could come? Booyah. Thank you. Alright, so him making it up is actually not that big of a deal because it'll keep our draft alive, which is very nice. Why didn't I put you behind? I don't know. We have 4 energy, my dudes. This is a cool combo because he's endless. just keep using him, man. He's like catapult ammo. Like, someone, fire up the imp catapult. You know what? Tell you what. That's awesome. He's just unfazed by the being thrown into the enemy body. He's just coated in armor and cocked and loaded. I love it. All right, she's fun. I like her, especially whenever you can just do this. Memento Mori, my dudes. So implings, the Queen's implings are not doing it for me. I don't really know. Maybe if they had like, what would make them good? Maybe if we had like summon abilities trigger twice or something. Maybe that would be worth it. But yeah, as it is, they're not like really that fantastic. Oh, are you gonna burn out, dude? That's unfortunate. Remember what I was saying about our bottom four being too good? Bottom four is too good, and so it's making our top four bad. Yeah, I don't want to play that yet. We'll just hang out. I need someone to get up there. Okay, perfect. So he'll keep him alive. Yeah, let's Wicklash you. I don't want to kill you. That doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't mind endless helpering you, and then we'll just put you there. Now that our draft is dead. Okay, so we're in a pretty good spot. Only 50 damage, huh? Really? Oh, because you have sweep. Sweep's so frustrating. So because he has sweep, we will be losing to... Honestly, I want to make you as big as you can. 90 damage, you don't say. This is a dumb question. When it says in your deck, does that include ones that are in my hand or on the field? Like, should I just impulate now? I have 9 energy. I really need to get some X cards. Wow. Shows how much I'm paying attention. Let's just play it anyway, and let's not find out, and then we'll do that. 85, okay. You will survive the longest, so I say we just buff the living crap out of you, and then we will try to keep her alive as long as possible, because he's gonna die way too early. Sweep units are just the bane of my existence. He was so angry. He had so much rage on him. Bane units are, or not Bane, sweep units are just evil. Evil units. Alright, we can play that. No problems. We have so much Ember left over. Nothing else we can really do, so I wouldn't mind giving you some armor. But he's gonna die. Like, what else could I play up here? Basically just Queen's Implings, right? So I might as well just play you there, get the armor on him. Because I'd rather the armor be on him than the armor split across 2 units. So playing him in front was not as good of an idea as playing him in the back. I thought that out. I knew what I was doing. There is no rage doubling to be had, so we're just gonna let it go. The friggin' lifesteal's gone, thankfully, so now at least we're doing some damage. 38, this guy should be able to do 38 damage, we should be okay. Yeah, that's sweet. And you know what? He'll definitely be able to do 38 damage if you hit him with some... I love this guy. I've never liked imps. Like, imps have always just been kind of frustrating, but yeah. Alright, sweet. So, we got our backup rail beater. Or rail worker, I think, came in clutch. Return a random consume spell to your hand. How much is that necessary for me? That could be really good for Petrified Skull. I think we need to get these Implings out. Queen's Implings are kind of bad. I was really thinking that they were... Like, my opinion on them has completely been changed. I think Welder Helpers are the GOAT. This guy, in particular, is my favorite. Let's go with the Emperor Scholar. And I've never won with it either. Never won with it. Number of friendly unit deaths per battle. So that's very similar to this, right? This is 10 times the number of, and then this is all units, but 3 times. Yeah, I think a Fatal Melting has its way in this deck. So this is a weird setup because I'm half committing to the Melting Remnant, and I'm half committing to the Imp deck, but I'm not really going all in. Like, I don't have a Consumer of Crowns. I don't have some of the cards that I think you would expect to have in a Melting Remnant deck. We're really just going like Drafts and Lady of the Reformed, and then maybe the Memento Mori is kind of like the tie over between the two types of deck. So it's not, I don't know, it's not perfect, but I think things rarely are, right? So let's get rid of you guys. I don't actually think you're that good anymore, especially not that I have an endless. Now that I have an endless welder helper, the more endless helpers I could get, the better. Permafrost would be sweet on, let's think this through. Permafrost would be sweet on a card where I can play it and it will have more impact. So either Fatal Melting, Memento Mori, or where is my double rage unit? Yes, or Last Stand. I will play it on Last Stand. Yes. Oh, that made Implake get worse because of the 2 imps that I took out of the deck. Oh, that's okay. Probably should have thought that one through a little bit. Make you cheaper. We're going to play you every chance we get, pretty much, so. Alright, so we're going to be fighting the new Friends and Foes version of Fel, or replacement for Fel, Arcus. And Arcus basically has an Incant shard that he will play, and then a Rally shard that he will play. I think the one that activates whenever you play units, I think dazes you. Is that correct? No, this version adds a Weight of Contrition card. So all of them do something different apparently, which is cool. So if I incant on this floor, we get extra ember, or each card costs more ember, but we're not gonna have to worry about that because he's just gonna get played with no real side effects. We'll play you down there. I don't want to play this drag. I'm gonna be honest. We'll just Whiplash you, and then yeet this drag. All right. So far so good. That was an awesome first hand. We were able to get like 3 very important units out in front, and then we got the rail beater right after that, which is nice. Draft there. Maybe we can still do Ritual of Battle down here. I might be missing those imps that I took out of the deck. That might be the case. I maybe took them out a little prematurely. I know that I need to take them out of the deck, but maybe not yet. Yeah, neither of these cards will do anything yet. So I'm thinking that I only triggers when a unit dies on this floor. Well, that's going to be annoying for our imp setup. That's going to be really annoying. Well, no one's going to die on the floor this turn. Yes, you will die on the floor this turn. So I'm gonna get some cards in my hand next turn. So actually, I think I just wait. I think I just wait to play this Ember. No, we play it there. I've made my mind. Our bottom floor might just not be as strong because we don't have as many imps. Just in general, it might not be as strong. We kind of weakened it while strengthening the rest of the deck. So if I play a spell on this floor, we're going to get the effect, which means we're completely fine to go and not do that. We'll play you, you will die. I don't really need to play anything else. I could play this guy and then sacrifice him, but, like, what all would that do? Yeah, because I don't even want to play this down here. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Let's do this. We will sacrifice you. And now we have enough to double stack rage you. Sweet gameplay. Oh, and we got a hit on Arcus, which is awesome. Not going to complain about that. Not a bad setup, especially with the Hellhorned, the Rail brothers. You know, this guy's got his big old flaming hammer, and this guy's got his smithing hammer. It's kind of a sweet setup as far as like synergies go. The whole thing kind of synergizes nicely with each other. I'm sure there's something I can do here. Actually, you guys look kind of good. I could Whiplash one of you, but it doesn't need to be done. We have no consumed spells, so I think it's better to play the Endless Helper. Train Steward, you are the bane of my existence. And you will trigger if a unit dies on this floor, which I want to happen, to be honest, but it won't happen this turn, so not a big deal. We'll just boost you up. The draft in the back is going to be the one that gets all the bonus attack. Yo, that sweep hit was brutal. Please do not do that. Please no more sweeping. I do not appreciate your sweeps. Kill a non-boss unit. How do we feel about that? My spells will all go up 1 cost. So let's play you first. I don't want you to go up in cost. But I think we have to do it. We know what we have to do. No, not if I have the strength to do it. I would much rather just yeet you off the face of the earth. So we'll just do that. That's pretty easy. And that's a consume card, which means now our scholarly imp might bring him back. Maybe. If we're lucky. Wait, hold on. When you threw that imp, did that not hurt him? Did that not hit Arcus? Are you kidding me? Excuse me. You missed one. I would have liked that to happen. We can sacrifice you, and then we'll play this guy. And there he is. He's right back. I love him. It doesn't really matter. I guess if we could just kill one of you for 0. Like, that doesn't really seem like a good use of this card, though. So we'll just chill. Are you a incant? It's hard to. There's so many things going on. It's hard to figure out which one's the incant and which one isn't. No, when one of my units dies on this floor, so we could just boost you. I can't play you this turn. I could play you, but it doesn't really seem worth it. We basically just be saving you like 6 damage. That isn't really worth it either. Let's just save the energy, which I love having the ability to do. Like in Slay the Spire, Ice Cream was one of my favorite artifacts just because it was so much fun. Or relics, I guess as they were called in Slay the Spire, but it was just so much fun to build decks around having just stupid amounts of energy. It's just really nice. It's a really nice addition to the overall like strategies that you can build. Honestly, I'm gonna rage up you too. Let's just give everybody rage, because for no reason. No real reason. You are an incant. Okay. So I will not play you this turn. Let's make you angry. We'll just chill. The double stack on that ended up being a pretty solid investment, I think. Ended up being you. We're pretty much playing that every single time we get the chance. Impalade is much more expensive because I guess we played a card on an incant chance. That ought to toss. You having multi-strike is kind of annoying. If you could not have that, that'd be great. Is there any reason I should apply burnout to any of you? No. Yes. You... No, you're going to die from health way before you'll die from that. So we'll just toss that out there. We'll end our turn. Alright, we'll just watch this happen. We're doing quite a bit of damage. It's mostly coming from the Shardtail Queen. Just because she's so raged up. She's so angry. She's so mad. She's just furious. She got no ammunition in her Stingtail Catapult. 330? We can kill him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You ready for this? Ba-da-da-da-da. No, I'm just kidding. How about Whiplash on you? I don't think that changed anything. I think she's gonna be the last one alive. No, she won't. He doesn't have sweep. What am I doing? We're fine. We'll just play it out. I think the real guy up top, real bro, kill him up top. Oh yeah, he's dead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We even throw his friend Welder Helper up there with him. Tell you what, get angry. Yes. Ferocious imp. I love whenever the imp gets the kill on Sarah. Like that. Just super angry, malicious little headbutt. What a wonderful, wonderful guy. When played, repeats all summon effects triggered so far this battle. Oh my god. I think it's on this floor as well. Yes, please. I would absolutely love that. Thank you. Maybe we go for the 2. If we boost up our size, we're going to be able to play more units on the middle floor and more units on the bottom floor. I think that's what we want. Pretty sweet. The draw would also be okay. Draw's just like universally meh. You know, like it's never bad. It's just not the best option. All right, do we need to toss? I think that's the biggest question. So I don't really want to get rid of any implings because now we're going to have the ability to like duplicate their effects and stuff. I really like the way most of our cards are built. Whiplash could be double stacked, but that would make it cost extra, so it's kind of fine as it is. Our middle floor looks pretty good. Lady of the Reformed is coming close to dead almost every single time. It could be a good idea to go get some money and then check out the trinket stop. Like, everybody's pretty yoked, right? Like, we don't really need to be bumping them up. Yeah, y'all are fine. Steelworker, you can handle yourself. Let's go this way. Let's see what's in the shop. Rage adding an additional would be amazing, but I don't think we're gonna get enough money for it. So energy is not gonna give us enough. Let's check and see what's in the caverns. I don't think there's any way to get more money through the caverns. I don't remember. I never use these cards. I just never use them. In my opinion, if you have to rely upon a Bone Rattler to kill enemies for you, your Pyre to kill enemies for you, you're in a bad spot. And then Bone Shine, the other one, is restore health. You're only going to be able to restore, like, I don't know, 6 health, maybe 8 health. And so it's just like, it doesn't really seem worth it to me. Like the card slot, I just never take them. The only time I probably will ever take them, I'm gonna have to, like, whenever I want to guild all of the cards, I'm gonna have to do it, I guess. But for right now, it just doesn't seem worth it. So Rage adding additional damage per stack would have been absolutely amazing, but that's fine. We spent $20 more than we probably should have in the last shop, but that's okay. When you summon the second unit during a turn, gain 3, heck yeah. We're gonna have so much energy, we're not gonna know what to do with it. If we could find an X card, that would be sweet. Sweet. Rally would be good for you, but honestly, that 40 damage is looking pretty sweet. And she's tanky too. Now she's finally big. She's got 80 health, just raw health, which is nice because she was in a spot where she was getting kind of... She wasn't quite tanky, but she also didn't do a bunch of damage, so it was kind of like a weird spot, but now I think she's really carved out a niche. So this upgrade path seems to be pretty solid. I do like the throwing imp upgrade path. I don't know if the other paths that we've seen have really been as fundamentally good. It just seems like they haven't been nearly the same level of necessary. Yeah, you're very much so going to stick around. We'll give that to you. We'll give you some Wicklash, and then we'll just make you angry. No, let's make you angry. That giraffe is like 2 pounds of raw, angry wax. He's just a machine. So I think this is an easy thing to do. Yeah, we really need to get some of these, get a handle on this floor, because I don't want her taking that much damage. What? You're gonna die? How did you take so much damage? So let's think this through. It's all because of you. I know it's because of you. If I had like Vine Grass, that'd be really nice, because then I could Vine Grass Queen's Impling, but obviously we don't have that because we're not the right clan. So if I put a Train Steward in front, he'll kill the Train Steward, and then this Shadewing will do 24 damage to my Rail Beater. If I put an Impling in front, the same exact scenario will happen. But this way I get a Train Steward out of my deck. So that's a little unfortunate. Like, we really want a Rail or a Welder Helper next turn, but I don't really know what to do otherwise, so. Ooh, we could save 24 damage there. Let's do that. We'll try to sacrifice that guy if we can. He tried to kill the Loot Fairy, but he couldn't get it. Poor guy. Poor guy couldn't get it. That's not good, because he'll be dealing 5 damage to the front unit. Honestly, it might be a good idea just to start playing the Steelworker down here and then give up on the idea of tossing units, because as soon as he dies, we're kind of in a bad spot. So if we play Steelworker down here, at least when Railbeater dies, we'll still have another pseudo tank. Or she's big enough to kind of be tank on her own. Today might be the day. I need to have him up there. So my options are save him with no. He's pretty much, both of these guys would die. If I drop Steelworker right there, he would die as well, because he only has 15 health. So like kill, and then these two combined. Man, these Shadewings are so brutal, and we just don't have any way of dealing with them, unfortunately. What consume spell did I have? That one? Hold on. Please give me Petrified Skull. That's our ticket out of here. Okay. So we're gonna drop that down. We're gonna get the Petrified Skull. We're gonna use it to kill. I think we use it to kill the Shade Wing. It doesn't really matter. I don't think. I think we use it to kill the Gilded. Is everything here fine? Everything here's fine. We use it to kill you. He's still gonna die. But at least it'll be attack, dead, attack, attack, and then she will throw and kill both of them. So, yes. So you might as well play you, and then we'll make you angry, and then there's nothing we can do with you. So I think we'll just toss you up there and get you to stack a little bit, like we have been. He'll be the last line of defense. And then the Shardtail's just gonna have to deal with being her own tank for a little bit, which is unfortunate, but these guys are here to help. Thank you very much. Doubling the amount of rage would be sweet as well. Oh, hold on. Yes. Hit me with the Transcendent. Yes. Alright, so we got a free like 40 armor out of that situation there, which is amazing. And we got this card put back in our hands because of the Impish Scholar. Super nice. So if we could make Scholar endless, that'd be great. If we could make Transcendent endless, that'd be also fantastic. She's just gonna wreck shop on this floor because she's gonna be throwing every single one of them, and every single one of them is what, 40 damage per imp. So basically everybody's dead. The only question then is, do I want to waste this card to save 24 damage on her? And I think the answer is yes. Do I play this to get the rage? No. I could do it here, but no. I think we just chill. So it's because we don't have any backline damage, like any backline, preemptive backline damage, that we're running into these situations. So because these Shade Wings are just ripping us up, and that's very unfortunate. Although, hit you with one of those, and then now we're in a better spot. Alder Helper, thank you. Thank you for your service. You being. Come back to me, my brethren. I love him so much. I love that little man. What about just getting you out of the way? You'll take the hit for us. Yeah, I think it's the way to do it. Let's double it while we have the chance. That's fine. Because I think we're gonna be on relentless mode here soon, so yeah, one more. Alright, we'll toss you out there. I would love to sacrifice you and bring you back and then throw you out there. No reason for... No, you need to attack me so that I can make everybody else burn out more. Good, so I don't want to play this. Like, I literally want everyone to suffer. Or I want her to suffer. She's a glutton for punishment. Take it. Yes. Thank you so much for your service. You have helped our team. The Fatal Melting has turned out to be way more of an important pickup than I thought it would be. It might have saved me on this round against these guys. So I want it to survive, so it's thrown. I also am cool with just beefing her the hell out. Yes. She's gonna kill him by herself, which, I mean, he doesn't have much damage. That's not that crazy. The Hellhorned Prince can definitely do that as well, but still super cool. And so she has the Imp Toss animation. Hold on, let me slow her down. She has the Imp Toss animation every round, Imp Toss, and then she goes forward, which is kind of cool. Sweet. I like the detail that's been put into the new champions as well. I feel like they've all really just encapsulated a good version of Imp in a Box, huh? I think they've all just encapsulated a really good a mix with the rest of the deck, the rest of the cards, the rest of the theme behind Monster Train. I really enjoy it. 2 random imps, huh? This is one of the better imps we could get, so like I don't really want to just toss 2 random ones out there. Thank you so much to one of the users in the comments who told me that Crushing Demise does not have to kill a random friendly unit. If you play it on a floor where there's nobody, it will literally just not kill anyone on my floor because there's no one to kill, and then dump an extra unit on their side. That's awesome. I had no idea that existed. I thought this card was butts. Turns out it's really good. That's kind of awesome. I just thank you for that. I appreciate it. So I don't really care about that. Honestly, I think we're good. The deck is very clean. Most of the ways that I think we could benefit, or that we could get a little bit stronger, are from having more endless imps. And maybe there'll be some merchant of trinkets item that we could get that would help us a lot. Demon Use getting multi-strike. Is she technically a demon? She is not. Yeah, we don't even have any demons. Oh, these guys are demons. Okay. So that would help a little bit. Railbeater having 2 hits would push back 2 units to the back, but still not amazing. Ashen, why didn't I see this? Why didn't I see this first? If I would have bought this without reading Ashes of the Fallen, we would have been in a very, very bad way. Okay. So that's amazing. I think that wraps it up. I honestly think that that's going to put us over the edge. I want to make sure that there's nothing I should be doing first. Don't do anything stupid. Are there sweep units in the final fight? I think there are. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't make you stronger to deal with a sweep unit. We'll just give somebody some extra damage. Give it to the Lady of the Reformed, why not? I think we're good. I think that's it. If we're gonna duplicate anybody, honestly, I want to duplicate my Endless Welder Helper, because the more of those I'm playing, the better off the first floor is. I honestly think that we could win this with the first floor only if we had 2 Endless Welder Helpers just like continuously being thrown out there. So, Shardtail Queen. She's gonna take a lot of damage, but that's fine. We can also make her angry. You are also gonna take a lot of damage, but that's fine. What if I protect you? No, let's protect you. Oh, I forgot that Seraph rallies. That was a dumb idea. Okay, this particular was a dumb idea. So Seraph, if you haven't been watching any of the previous Friends of Foes updates, the new Seraph version, the Patient, rallies, which means that she grants extra damage whenever you play units on the floor that are non-morsels. And then one alternate version of her does the same thing, but also has Incant. So the other one is rally like +5, and then this version is rally +2/+1 with the Incant. So she's not nearly as strong, I think. I think this version is a little bit weaker than the other version, but that doesn't mean that we should be just throwing units on the ground whenever we can. So, melee weakness is going to wreck us. That's unfortunate. If I play you, you play twice. We did it. We did it. Very cool. So no reason to play the Transcendent yet, because if I was gonna play him here, he would wipe out this guy, but I don't know. I don't know that I'm gonna get him back. So I also don't want to play the Steelworker up there while he's there. Yeah, there's a way better time to play Transcendent. Like that would just be such an opportunity cost if I did it. He'd be much better later on. All right, hit me with these sweet welder helpers. You're still gonna die? No, okay. I was so worried. I was like, dude, how? Get it. You need to be, the melee weakness is just gonna shred our tanks. So I think that's one of my problems with melee weakness, is that it feels like the only like real counter to it is healing and damage shields, because you just can't out armor and out tank it. Like the scaling on armor and tank is not, you can't casually armor up and outscale the melee weakness. It's just, you take way too much damage. And so it just doesn't feel like it's possible. I don't really want to play this, but I will do what I must. Yes, we're playing it. We're doing it. It's fine. Get over it. No, we'll play that later. Yeah, the melee weakness just feels very, very strong. Or very, very strong against you, I guess is a better way to word it. So we'll give you 40 armor, but like, you're still taking a ton of damage. I need to save her, so honestly, hit me with that. Is she dead? How's she gonna die? Oh, friggin', Alright, put him in front. Let you die. We'll whiplash you. It's so annoying. 20 damage, and then she should throw everybody. Yeah. Okay. Seraph attacking while the fight is happening as well is more reason to not be... Thank you for this melee weakness you've granted me. Is more reason to not be loosey-goosey with playing stuff in front of her, but honestly, she is 28 right now. Like, I've already kind of messed up. I've already played way too many units on her floor. Yes. No. I don't need to do that. We never got any good X cards. Like, yeah, I never got anything. I don't think I saw any of them, so that's kind of annoying. Could have done better. If I play you there, and then Impalade, she's gonna burn out. But at least she'll live this way. Okay. So that's better than nothing. Currently, as it stands, I think it's better to sacrifice this imp and then we'll get him back. I've kind of put it together. I think you get the card back because when they're endless, they go on top of your deck. And so this is like always going to guarantee that we get this Welder Helper back. I think. That makes sense, actually. So, who knows? I should have probably played that against Seraph, but that's fine. Lady of the Reform lived. She's gonna make it out at least. Oh, we're gonna have to. I have to buff. I have to. We're gonna give him a ton of extra damage. Yeah, I need to keep him alive. So everything's getting a little spooky. 150 something damage. We're gonna wipe the whole floor, but that's really not that big of a deal. We'll keep you alive with that. Return a random consume spell, which is the rage spell, which would be good on her. So I think we want that. I'm just gonna play it in front. It'll die at some point, and since it's permafrost, it'll stay in our hand. Yeah, like, could you imagine if we had, I don't know, even like Mind Drop, like 17, literally anything that had X's would be fantastic. Okay. This first every time. Nearly every time. A Fatal Melting is going to clear out that back line. And then I want him to be the one that gets rid of my melee weakness. I don't want one of those super damaging units to be the one that gets rid of it. So I'm kind of okay with him taking this damage. Everybody burning out sucks. That sucks a lot, actually. I don't think there's anything else I should be doing here. Let's just double your rage. We'll get you nice and strong. I should have played this first. Total mistake. Total mistake. We're gonna be okay though. I think Seraph is not going to get through this bottom line. So long as we have enough Welder Helpers going to keep him like nice and strong, we should be able to do quite a bit of damage to Seraph as well right here. So we'll do 2 of these guys. I don't even care. Get that number out of here. We're just gonna ignore her and see what happens. Yeah, we're doing good damage. That's all good damage. This war is just gone, I guess. Not much to do here. Let's put you there. All right, 1254. That's all I got. That's all I got. We tried. We tried. A Transcend Imp would have been amazing there at the end, but we didn't get it. Even a Sacrifice Imp would have been okay. Yeah, so I have this, which I can probably put behind somebody and then just rage him the heck up. Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute. Let's do the math on this guy. This imp is going to be the one that receives all the benefits. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. All right, so this is going to be stupid. So, imp number 1. Imp number 2. Tank Imp, Tank Scholar Imp, Ink Imp number 3. Oh, I should have put him in front of this guy. I'm an idiot. We will. He has 600. Oh, I love it. I should have put all of those imps in between these two units, but it's fine. This is what's gonna do it for us. So this right here, and then this right here. That's it. That's it. We just gave him 40, and then 680 armor on a scholarly imp. This guy just wanted to go to school, and then this is what happened to him. All right, fire away. Go, my imp army. Where were you when the imps slaughtered the beings from heaven? I'm not fast forwarding this, not at all. I want to see what it looks like. Who's gonna get the kill? Take your bets. Ah, it's a railman. This has been Monster Train. This is the last of the Friends and Foes champions, which is super awesome. I'm really happy that the support on these videos has been incredible. Thank you very much for watching. If you're interested in indie content, Let's Tries, roguelikes, and other good stuff, I put on all that. I do videos, not daily, but nearly. Do it when I can. I'm doing this as a side hobby. I appreciate you making it this far. If you did, please like this video and comment. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. All of those things are the easiest ways to let the YouTube algorithm know that you enjoy my stuff. So thank you. I'll see you in the next one.